ID Nomaki B103, matric number 259703. I want to into to the Silat. Ever since Silat, Malaysia has been recognized worldwide. It has been regarded as a Malaysian martial art form. Silat is a deeply interested in the tradition and structure of the Malaysian civilization. Thus, Silat has left its footprint in civilization of many other ASEAN countries such as Indonesia, Singapore, Brunei, and Philippines. But its association and involvement with Malaysia's population and culture is remarkable and hence so highly acknowledged. In Malaysia, around 20% of the total number of school institutions offer training in Silat. Originally, in Malaysian culture, Silat was promoted more among the royal families and dynasties. Silat training was the mark of the superiority and authority over the other people, who used the great height in the learning the martial art of front, were highly reputed and were also awarded merit by the king. In the era, mastering Silat was the mark of the crown, head, and sovereign among the weapons which were used during Silat training in the ancient time. Rattan, sheet, breastplate were the most common weapons to mention. Thank you.
I want to introduce to Silat. Silat is a collective word for a class of indigenous martial art from the geocentric area of the maritime Southeast Asia.
Assalamualaikum and good evening for everyone. My name is Muhammad Khairul bin Hassan. My matric number is 258664. And for this session, I want to introduce you about the art of Gayung. Art of Gayung is a style of Silat from Malaysia. It was the first martial art association to be registered in the country and is now the biggest and most internationally known Malaysian Silat discipline. Gayung is overseen by the Malaysian Silat Art Organisation Malaysia, PSSGM.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Omar Fazilah bin Muhammad. My matrix number 25A81A. In the discipline of art, seni silat gayung, kuntau Jawa and tomoy, there are three elements you need to have. The first is a speed. Speed is required to guarantee you success in battle. Secondly is efficiency. Great competence is required to ensure your safety. And the third is strength. Physical strength will help the body recover from the attacks. There are three elements that you must have. I am here to show you some self-defense technique. There are two technique option you can do. The first technique is the one where the enemy attacks you in the face of the enemy. Okay. The first step, you keep walking next to the enemy shoulder. At the same time, you continue to attack with a powerful punch to the enemy rib. This area. Next to the video I will show you after. Okay. Second option, you just step into the enemy front. At the same time, you release a solid punch towards the enemy chest. Okay. Next to the video I will show you after. Thank you.
Attack from in front of, yeah, this one. Use the knife or the weapon, any weapon lah, dangerous weapon. Okay. Just now you got
you get to choice step 1 and step 2. If you choose the step 1, this step 1, you use like that. If Mr. Kero attack me, this, okay. Yeah, you use the left leg at the behind the enemy. Okay, at the same time, your right hand, you this and you attack here. Okay, straight. One, like that. Okay, moving, move. Okay, right, attack. Okay, one more time. Okay, attack. Okay, yeah. Okay. Step 2, you can choose. You move at the in front of the enemy. Okay, like that. Slow motion. Okay. Yeah, it's fine. Huh? In front, the enemy. Use the right leg. Okay. At the same time, you punch the chest. Okay, like that. Okay, try to attack. One more time. Attack. Alright. If you want to continuous attack, yeah, you want to drop down the enemy. The first step, I repeat. Okay. Attack. One. Huh? Again. Attack. Okay. You up your leg and you get here and your hand you push here like that. Okay. Again. Attack. Okay. And second choose, if you want to continue the attack, okay. Mr. Kero, attack. One. No, you take the leg and extend your knee. Oh, sorry. Huh? Yeah, like that. Okay, last. Okay, attack. Okay, no.
Good evening. Now evening 12 p.m. My name is Muhammad Hakim bin Rashid. 258-647. So here I want to demonstration about how silat cekak Hanafi can use under weapon or this, what you call this, no weapon. Okay, now you can see this is close for silat cekak Hanafi design from Kedah. This is called in Malay in Tanjak. Here is Ahmad Muhammad. That's called that we take from our religion, Muslim or Islam. And our back, you can see in Jawi and Rumi, silat cekak Hanafi. This called, my shoes is called chapal. Okay, now I want to show you our demonstration in 4 steps. In Malay we call kaedah pertama, kaedah kedua, kaedah ketiga, kaedah keempat. So we call 4 steps. Okay, Aidil, and you. Okay, in first step, enemy punch from in front and he punch in our chest. So for kaedah A, we take like this. You can see here is hand, shoulder, hand, and you can take center of the hand like this only. So here you can see free. You can kick, you can punch, or anything you can. Okay, this for kaedah A. Okay, yeah, our chest. Okay, in second step, in same place, chess, we use kaedah B. Kaedah B you can use like this. So you open from below, you up and open your hand. This called kaedah B. Okay, now you can see here, you can kick or anything you can do, or punch here, anything you can do. Okay, this called kaedah B. Okay. Okay. If enemy punch below our side, you can use kaedah C. Kaedah C you can use like this. Okay. Again, like this, kaedah C. Okay. In kaedah C, you can also see free of her body. So you can punch here, or you can kick here. Anything you can do. Okay, again. Here. Okay. If enemy attack you up from your body, our head, you can take kaedah D. Kaedah D like this. Okay, again, kaedah D. Okay, kaedah D like this. Again, kaedah D. Okay, here you can see enemy body is free. So how we can counter attack? So how we can punch? So how we can kick here? You can, anything you can do. Okay, from our kaedah A, B, C and D, kaedah A, it takes from our Muslim religion.
Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and good evening. Before that, I want to introduce myself. My name is Syarul Azri bin Mustafa, and my matric number 259687. And then today, in this evening, I want to talk about the silat cekak Hanafi. The silat Hanafi is so named to honor of one of its greatest teachers, the late Ustad Hanafi, Haji Ahmad. It is the silat that was practiced and conveyed by Ustad Hanafi, be it in terms of pedagogy, concept, philosophy, principle, integrity, spiritual, and example. According to the oral history, silat cekak originates from Kedah and was used by its Governor General or Commander to defend the land against foreign incursion during the reign of Sultan Ahmad Tajuddin 1854 to 1879. A trustworthy source mentioned that one of these generals